Okay, hi, guys. It's me, your favorite raccoon queen, here again to talk about this bullshit of a tweet. Um, I'm gonna be real with you though. I actually kind of didn't get twist fucked, which is really nice. I'll be real with you, or at least not yet. Actually, I didn't think I got twist fucked at all because literally, I'm gonna go into that in a minute, but. I'm going to talk about basically like I made an outline of stuff I want to talk about because this is week 3 or cycle 3 or whatever you want to call it. But a lot of bullshit happened. Also, I'm wearing my Rioma hat. Like, look at me go. If you saw my DR, like I used him as like the profile, like the sprite reaction for my boat. So like, woo. So with that said, though. Let's start at the beginning of the week really quick because like. I had a feeling a guy was going to go up if Trent won. Although the reasoning made no sense to me. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense because Trent was going after Joshua, and then, like, a guy tried to throw the veto to Joshua, but Joshua's still God, so who cares, right? But, like, I guess that could be kind of an thing. I mean, Trent really did make it very obvious where a guy stood in that now. But that doesn't really have much to do with anything, I feel like, because like literally like Joshua went unanimously first off, so like it's not like who was he up against? He was up against Violetta, right? Is that who he was up against? I feel like he wasn't, but I feel like it was Violetta because I feel like she's been nommed like every week. I feel so bad for her. With that said, moving on to this week, the other nominations besides, and the twist was fun. I'm paired with AK, which is cute. We love AK. The other pairings are interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's not like I feel like there has to be a little bit of strategy to it. I don't really know though. Like that's the thing, right? Because like it's so hard for me to like pinpoint certain things because like. Trent went for Daisy because Trent asked Daisy to be paired together, and like Daisy's not. I don't think Daisy would have said yes unless Trent asked her because like Daisy would have went to Trent of all people. Trent's like the biggest fucking target in this game. Like, why would she go and be like, "Oh my god, Trent, let's team up"? Like, no, that's stupid. Like, yeah, he could have won HOH, but that doesn't mean shit because we didn't know what HOH was at that point. So like, that's that. Also, who else was? Oh yeah, like the other pairs. I like AK asked me, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? With that said, though, the other pair, I feel really bad for A Guy now because I actually told him to go with Violetta because I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, whatever, like who cares? And now he's kind of fucked, but like not really. Like I'm trying. So, A Guy, if you're out and you watch this, know that I love you and I tried really hard to keep you safe. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. So, with this going forward, though, their noms were made. Trent won HOH. Him and Daisy had to, like, deliberate on who they were gonna do. We all know Trent made the decision, and Daisy was just like, I don't want to, but, like, I guess, like, who cares? So, A Guy and Violetta, and then AJ and Red Wings got up. Okay. This is the crazy part of this, right? Veto happened, and no shock to anybody, Red Wings won, because, like, we love a comp beast. And he took himself off. He took him and AJ off. And then this is where the shit stow. I can't fucking speak, but this is where all, like, the terror started to happen. So, I was asleep when this all happened, but then I checked my DMs, and I got a DM from Trent. And it basically was like, hey, listen, you might be the renom. Actually, you probably are going to be the renom because you won't go home. And I was sitting there and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, literally, like, that pissed me off because I was like, okay. He's like, I really trust you and want to work with you, but I really think I just have to nom you. If you, like, literally, if you think you have all these votes for a guy to go, why would you put me up? And that goes into another thing, too, that I actually mentioned this to Bray, I believe, because I had a conversation with Bray about this whole mess of a thing, and I made a comment to Bray saying, it made no sense for him to put me and AK up. If he want, like, because the six-pack, everyone's like, yo, like, the six-pack's amazing, we're all gonna be loyal to the end. It's like, no, that's stupid. I don't speak to a couple of you in there. I don't fucking trust Trent as far as I can throw him. So, like, why? Why, right? Like, I guess. And literally, at that point, okay, he used that, and, like, me and AK are two people in that alliance. So, like, why would he nominate us? That doesn't make any sense. So, either he has something going on with Andrew, which, I mean, Andrew's just a safer nom in general. Like, Blue sucked. Yeah, like, I agree. Blue being up there broke my heart. It really did. Because I love Blue. But Andrew is just kind of... That being said, this is the beginning of the end for Trent. Like, it really is. The Klink... I always call it Klink Empire. It's not that, no. The Klink Empire is going to be crumbling soon. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of trying to spearhead it a little bit. I've had a few conversations with Bray, Daisy. I was going to talk with Caleb. I haven't got a chance to talk with Caleb about it yet. And I believe I also talked with Ram about it. And all of them so far have actually agreed that Trent's gonna go sooner than later because his game is so messy right now. Like, there's no, like, coherency in what he does, which is, like, so dangerous in this game. Like, you need to be coherent in what you're doing. Like, you need to, like, actually have, like, some idea of, like, just more than just, like, I'm playing for myself so I can, like, get everyone out who I think is going to target me, because then, like, other people talk. You're not playing this just to get out your targets. Like, dude, please. So, with that said, I was the possible renom. Sucks, but it's what it was, right? Yeah. And literally, Daisy was my fucking saving grace here, because she refused to let me go up. Like, she asked me about it, I said, because he started to say that I said I was okay with going up. I never said that. I literally said, I don't want to go up. I understand the position you're in right now. Like, I do. Me saying I understand the position you're in is not me giving you permission for me to go on the damn block. And, like, not only that, but, like, that would be me giving, like, up AK, too. Like, I'm not doing that. Are you stupid? Like, no. So that was, like, a very obvious lie that he told. And I was able to prove it with logs. So, like, fun life, right? With that being said, too, he's trying to throw Daisy under the bus. And this, like, the whole comment he made in Six Pack rubbed me the wrong fucking way. Like, for real. He was literally like, Daisy wouldn't go for anybody else. And it took every damn fiber of my being to not go in there and be like, yo, you know, me and AK have names. You can just say our names. That's okay, Trent. No one's going to call you out if you just say our names. Because we all know you weren't going to nominate Ram. Probably weren't going to nominate Bray and Caleb either. Not that I would want them up, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, just say our names. Like, we all know you meant us. Like, we ain't stupid. And he's just such a mess. Like, he's so unpredictable. And that's, like, something that I really hate about his gameplay. Is because, like, I don't have any, like, kind of coherency of where he's at. And, like, it's frustrating because it's like, yo, like, have some, like, idea. You can't go around to people and say, yeah, I trust you. I just want to work so closely with you this game. And then be like, yeah, but I need to put you up as a pawn, sorry. No, like, it makes me wonder what he said to AK, too. So I'm gonna see if I can talk with AK a little bit later and see, like, where the votes are gonna be, where his idea for the vote is gonna be. Because I personally think A-Guy is, like, if people want to take a shot at Trent, A-Guy is the person to, like, keep in to do that. We only need 5 people. And the way I'm looking at it right now is we would have, if AK vote, like, if me and AK vote together, it would be 2 right away. A-Guy thinks he has Coco, which is very likely, because I know they're very close from Season 6 of Alex's. He could very easily get Red and AJ, too, because, like, Trent fucked them both over. And not only that, but, like, literally, like, who else? Who else is, Caleb might actually vote to keep A-Guy if I talk with him about it. Like, and Bray even said he's undecided because, like, he said he was gonna do whatever Trent wanted. But if he really does that, we'll see what happens. Because I literally just told him, I was like, I don't know, because, like, Trent's not giving me a good case to want to, like, keep him during the vote. Like, to do what he wants during the vote. That's not a good case to give me, saying, like, I was gonna nominate you, but, like, yikes. So I'm gonna blame it on Daisy. It's like, no. Another thing that made kind of like a weird taste in my mouth is him making it very obvious that he wanted to target Season 3. Very obvious. And, like, anyone who watched Season 3 knows him and Ram were close. But Ram is not even in that, like, parameter of his targets, which is so weird to me. Because literally, like, if he wanted to target all of Season 3, which he said at the beginning of this game, he would go for, like, he would have renommed Coco and Ram. But that's not the case. He wants to go for people that he thinks could possibly be a threat to him later down the line. Which, I guess I'm one of those people now, because he kind of burnt that fucking bridge. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna smile and say, oh my god, it's totally okay, Trent, I understand the position you were in, and I'm not even gone, so who cares, right? But in actuality, I specialize in taking out my targets, so, like, literally, I am like fucking Maki in real life. I'm really not, but, like, I like to pretend I am, so, like, yo. My computer just fell too, so I'm sorry if you just heard that, like, loud noise, yikes. With that said, though, my plan moving forward, there's 2 possible options right now that I can do. If A-Guy goes, I need to cling to Daisy and Caleb, because they are, like, my only 2 other options that I have at this point. Daisy has shown that she will be loyal as hell to me, and so is Caleb to some extent, too. Because Caleb told me he was trying really hard to make sure that Trent didn't consider nominating me. And he said even if that was, he was going to try to campaign to, like, get the votes for me. Which is like, wow, love Caleb, he's great. Same with Daisy. Daisy campaigned the hell just so I didn't go up. And it's interesting, because, like, those 2 are, like, 2 people I really have a lot of trust with. So I maybe might try to unite them if I can. If A-Guy stays, I might even then try to ignite them if I can. Like, the 4 of us. Because, like, honestly, A-Guy is going to be the perfect person to take that shot at Trent. And that's just the truth. And I want Trent gone. Like, I want Trent out of here. And I'm already planting the seeds of doubt as much as I can, without being too obvious. So, yeah. If by chance A-Guy goes, oh, I already said that. I mean, if by chance A-Guy stays, it's going to be a war versus A-Guy and Trent. And I'm not against playing double agent here. Like, I don't think I can effectively. But Trent's going to be grasping for straws at that point. Because literally, like, I made a comment to Bray, and I was like, you know, in this game, and I've seen this from personal experience. I think it was Bray. It might have been Ram, but I'm pretty sure it was Bray. if you are a player that is feared, like if you are feared and scared and everyone's scared to talk to you or do anything against you or anything like that, you won't win. You don't have like that leverage to win. Because literally, here's the thing, and I just like kind of want to like point this out. It takes one person to nominate you, and everybody else will follow suit because they'll see that as their chance. That's all it takes. Like, that's all it takes is, like, one person to do that. And while he thinks maybe getting rid of Agai and Vio is, like, the actual, like, good option, he's leaving in Blue and Andrew, who both are people that would probably take that shot at him. And, like, I don't... It's confusing. Like, I feel like his thinking is very weak in that kind of sense. And Andrew's a better comp beast than Agai is anyways, no offense. But, like, Andrew's great at comps. So, like, why not take out Andrew? Yeah. With that said, too, moving forward, my goal is going to stay the same, though, and that is making sure the Klink Empire crumbles. Like, for real, that's my goal. Because I like keeping threats in the game, but not threats like Trent. Trent is so unpredictable that, like, you never know where he's gonna go next. Which, in this game, and the type of game that I play in this game, it's not safe for me to have unpredictable people in this game. Especially when he basically proved I was really expendable to him already. Because, like, by the chance that, like, I would have got those 5 votes to take me out, I could have went. And AK would have went with me. And 6-pack would have became 4-pack. Sad. Also, updated trust rankings, which I'm just going to go over really quick. So, like, if I can try to explain other stuff. I'm a little peeved still. So, like, sorry if this was all over the place. But that's just what we be doing today, kiddos. So obviously my 13th trust ranking is Trent. I want Trent gone as soon as possible. That's all I can say. He's burned so many bridges in this game. Aligning with him is just impossible at this point. Aligning with him is a fucking death sentence. And that's just the truth. Like, you're gonna go down with him. And I kind of gave a little explanation of that to Bray, and I was like, Bray, like, anyone that's in that like fucking castle of Trent's, when that shot gets taken and it crumbles down, is gonna get crushed by the fucking debris. And I was like, Bray, do you want to be, like, people think you're already really close with Trent. Do you want to be crushed by those debris? Like, I was like, and I gave him a little bit of information too, and I was like, do with this as you will. Maybe it could be used as, like, a leverage of trust sort of thing. I don't know, but, like, do with this as you will, because literally, like, I'm trying to give you the option, so, like, if that does happen, you can save yourself. Which, by the way, so 12 and 11, Red is 12 and Andrew's 11. Literally, I don't speak to either of them. So, like, there's no point. Blue is 10, and the only reason Blue is actually so low on this right now isn't because of, like, I don't trust Blue. That isn't even this. I think Blue's gonna go, though. So it's like, if the off chance Blue does stay, though, I'd probably even put him above AJ, who's at 7. Which, because I feel like Blue is, like, I feel like he'd be smart and, like, probably align with me. He's already told me he figures I was going to keep Agai over him anyways. And he said there's no hard feelings at all if I do. So, I'm hoping if I can be honest with him in that kind of aspect, like, he'll be cool with me. Coco is 9. I don't really know where she's at. Like, I think she's really closely aligned with Trent, too. Because it seemed like her nominations really, like, depended on Trent. And benefited Trent the most, which is odd. Ram is 8, and Ram is someone that I will always pick Trent or the power people that he's aligned with over me. Not necessarily saying Ram's a dumb player or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Ram is someone that, like, he's fun to talk to. His, like, and stuff like that. He's good to game with. But there's always someone going to be before me, if that makes sense. And that's, like, with a majority of these people, I feel like. Let's see. AJ is 7. I like AJ a lot, and I'm really glad he's staying. Actually, if that would have happened, I would have actually rathered AJ come off the block, or, like, I'd rather A guy come off the block. But then, like, I would have kept AJ, because I love AJ. He's a sweetie. And now here we're going into people that I actually kind of really trust, the second half of these people. Even though technically that was AJ, but... Sorry. Bray is at 6, and, like, this is the weird thing, because I feel like Bray was going to be a lot lower on my list, but I trust him quite a bit, actually. Like, okay, let me reframe that. I trust that he's not stupid enough to actually, like, take out people that he knows that's probably not going to fuck him over right away. I trust that much, at least. I don't think he's going to pull a whole Trent and just be an idiot and then nominate, like, 50 people. I don't see Bray doing that. And also, we've had some good game conversations. Bray is very level-headed. And I've had conversations with him. I've been basically like, you know, Bray, like, literally Trent's days are numbered in this game. Like, he doesn't have a leg to stand on right now. Like, if a guy stays, Trent's fucked. But even in that same aspect, too, if Andrew stays, Trent's fucked. So it's hard. With after Bray though, because like I like Bray, and it's Violetta, and like here's the weird thing about Violetta is I trust her because I've been trying to keep her safe a couple weeks because I feel like she could be beneficial to me later down the line, but she's been nominated every week, and she doesn't ever come off the block. Did she come off the first week? She might have no, she didn't. The first week, the person who came off... Did someone come off week 1? For some reason, I think... No, Trent won the veto and confirmed the nominations. That's right, okay. But she's been nominated every week, so it's like... Sorry. I'm tired. But, she's not as beneficial to me as I hoped. But, and then in a way, she is, though. Because if she's up as a pawn versus a target, it's not going to be me unless I'm the target. Which gives me a little bit of leverage there. 4 is AK. And, like, here's the thing with AK, is I trust him, but I also know he's smart as fuck. Like, literally, he's a poker player. So, he's going to make educated decisions on what he plans to do. And I'm aware of that. Like, he's going to bluff the hell out of everybody and me. It's just going to be, like, depending on if I can figure out those bluffs or not. Because it depends on how good he is at it. I feel like I need to start paying attention to how he talks. Because he talks in a unique manner that's a little bit hard to trace sometimes. To, like, certain things that he says. It's interesting. But AK is someone that I have my eye on, but, like, I trust him to the point where I don't think he would try to go for me directly. But I could probably figure out if he was behind something against me. 3 is Caleb. I love Caleb. Also, 3 through 1 are, like, my main 3, by the way. I just want to kind of point that out. So, Caleb, Daisy, and A-Guy, like, even though A-Guy might leave, I'm going to cling to Daisy and Caleb, like, after this happens. Like, because I need that leverage to build back up again. Even though, like, I might not lose that much, but if I vote to get rid of Blue and Andrew, I need some leverage. So... that being said, we need to kind of figure out, like, I need to figure out what I'm going to do next. So my agenda is taking out the Klink Empire, for real. Like, I feel so shitty calling it that, because like, it's such a stupid name. But it's my plan. They're gonna go. He's gonna go, and then anybody who decides to be in his temple at the time it collapses is gonna get crushed with him. And that will not be me, if that makes sense. So this is really the beginning of the end. But for whose end is the real question. Like, it very well could be mine. I don't know. But maybe I'll have another premonition, and maybe the spirits will be like, yo, you ain't gonna go. You gonna win. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. Okay. With that said, though, I hope this was somewhat eventful. I'm recording this on Saturday, the 19th. So it might not be up till, like, Tuesday. So, yikes. Sorry if that's the case. If that is the case, then I'm sorry. But anyways, yes. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna try to upload it before then, but like my internet's a yikes. So thank you all for showing interest if you watch this, and I appreciate it. And I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.